What it is, YouTube? It's your boy. We back with it. Ain't no reaction today. We just gonna go over like a small recap of what has happened, what has transpired in these past couple of days between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I'm doing this is because I ain't really had no video idea for the day. I didn't want to do a reaction, and I didn't feel like recording a, I guess you could call it, motivational video. But so, okay, let's do a little recap. Drake dropped Push-Ups. He also dropped Tailor Made, which are both two diss tracks toward Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick Lamar responded with Euphoria. Now, when we think about Euphoria, I'm going to start with Euphoria because that was my most recent reaction, but also because it was the most recent diss track. Now, Euphoria was fire for a multitude of reasons, but the main reason that stuck out to me about Euphoria was how Kendrick Lamar, he kind of stepped out of his natural state of rap. What I mean by that is he tried some different shit on it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the Kendrick Lamar that we used to. The guy that's super well, not basic, but you know, he had the Kendrick sound, right? He stepped outside of the Kendrick sound for real. And the reason why I'm highlighting that is because the level of confidence that you have to drop a diss track that's outside of your comfort zone, knowing that your career is at stake, it's what would you call it? It's commendable. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, the song itself was alright. There weren't many bars in there that really had me thinking like, okay, this shit is a heavy hitting song. Keep it a stat, but for the most part, the bars were in the middle. And by in the middle, I don't mean mid. I mean something like, if I were to listen to it on a radio station or just at the gym or some shit, okay, bang, this song fire. You know what I'm saying? But when it actually came down to the diss track perspective of it, I wasn't really, I didn't really have the impression that this was Kendrick's best work. Now, alongside that, or additionally, we have the fact that this song was released almost a month, almost a month to 2 months after I'm tripping. This song was released a week or two after Drake dropped his second verse, or his second diss track. So he did have hella time to come up with this, which would mean that the anticipation was built. And with anticipation, you have these high-ass standards. Because if you got us waiting this long, we're going to expect something that's pure heat. We know Kendrick Lamar, so we already have that first set of standards. And then now that we've waited this far, this long for a diss track that's supposed to be it's supposed to spew hate for Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that these two individuals have been beefing for a long time. But I just don't think Euphoria delivered that to my personal standard. But who am I, right? Who am I? Now, in my reaction, I think I let my excitement get over me, because when he dropped it, it was just shock value. We don't hear from Kendrick like that. He doesn't really talk. He's not super into bashing people, but when he does, he's sending a message. He's doing it for a reason. When he dropped Euphoria, I was like, oh shit, okay. Kendrick speaking up. He's damn near like the president of the black community almost when it comes to the rap game, bro. He's up there, one of them. He's up there in that status. But when he dropped it, it was a shock value. So I was just super excited during my reaction, bro. And to hear him start off in the jazzy, the lo-fi, to hear him start in that jazzy lo-fi stage, and then you see the beat switch. I mean, it's just excitement along with the build-up anticipation. Everything was factored into it. So my reaction to it initially was, oh my God, this is the best thing that I've heard in 2024. Here's a problem with that. I listened to it again, and I didn't have the same reaction. I just didn't have the same reaction. It didn't move me as well. But when I listened to Drake's joint, I listened to Euphoria for the second time again. Then I went back to Push-Ups, Drop and Give Me 50, to see if I felt the same way. And I just felt like Drake's push-ups, it was more moving. I don't know if it was because of, now one of my favorite bars in there, Metro, shut your whole ass up, make some drums. That shit was crazy. Because he's belittling somebody other than, he's belittling somebody, a producer that's like #1 in the game right now. That's crazy. But the funniest part is that he knows that Metro ain't gonna hop on a beat and start rapping. So it's kind of like bullying. But the jabs that he took at Kendrick Lamar in that song were so valid. The rapping, the rap schemes, the punchlines, the whole structure of the song, how it kept me engaged, it kept that high tempo, that disrespect throughout the song in its entirety is the main reason why I enjoyed that track so much. Now I did say that Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria you can play anywhere, in the gym, in the car, whatever the case may be, but if I play push-ups in the whip right now, bro, I'm getting lit. I damn near might run somebody off the road. Might hit him with my car, actually. It gave me the same feeling that Hit 'Em Up gave me for some reason. Hit 'Em Up by Tupac. Now I might be stretching, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think I'm stretching. But also like the video, subscribe, do those things for me. But never mind that right now. So when it really comes to moving me, and my opinion as a rap listener, as a consumer, Push-Ups was more of a disrespectful track. Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria was a diss track. Like in the beginning, of course, in a jazzy way, he was jabbing. He was jabbing Drake. He was taking shots at Drake in the Kendrick way. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like the things that were said in that song we've heard from Rick Ross already. We've heard from Pusha T. It's repetitive. It's super repetitive. And for me, that just takes away from the significance of the track. It just took away from it. But on the same token, I did enjoy that track a lot. So let's go back to Push-Ups, drop down and give me 50. That track was just so good to me, bro. That track was so good. Now, we could have done without the tailor-made joint because the whole AI, Tupac AI shit, that shit was corny to me. And the whole point of AI is to make people feel as if this rapper was alive right now, this is what he would sound like. The AI voice was literally just Drake's rapping with Tupac's voice. That's kind of corny. There's no creativity there. I get why you would put Tupac on a diss song against Kendrick Lamar because Tupac is obviously the king of the West. And I'm assuming that was one of Kendrick Lamar's idols at some point in time in the rap game. But for me, it wasn't really moving. I think we could have gone without that track. He should have just left it at drop and give me 50. And we would have been satisfied. I would have been cool with that. But of course he had to do overkill. He dropped the second track. But my main question to y'all is that, do y'all think, for one, who do y'all think won the beef? Who y'all think is up right now? We are going to hear more tracks from both of these artists. Well, Drake said he was going to drop his track. Or he said he had some more heat in the cooking. He cooking up something else. Kendrick Lamar, we don't really know what's going on with him. He's one of those people that you're really not going to know until he actually drops. But I want to know, what do y'all think about the beef? Do y'all think that Kendrick Lamar really did as good as you wanted him to do? Or do you think he just dropped this as a subtle jab? Maybe he got something else in the tank. For me personally, I don't know. I don't know if I can really give Kendrick the W right now. I know I made the reaction. Saying that Kendrick really destroyed Drake. But when I went back and listened to both of the tracks, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know who's up right now, yo. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he lost. I'm not saying Kendrick lost. I'm not saying he won. I'm not saying Drake won or he lost. I'm just confused. I need y'all to make the decision for me, man. Let me know in the comment section who y'all think won. And tell me why. Tell me why. And let me know if you agree with any of my points, bro. Do all that for me in the comment section, man. And then we out. Until next time, bro. Make sure to lay 7 up with y'all. Peace. Chin grease.